Hi ShopeeFood Merchant, good day everyone. Thank you for joining ShopeeFood Merchant Guide webinar. So during this webinar, we are going to assist you on how you can grow your business with ShopeeFood. So without further ado, let's get started. First of all, let's go into our overview so you will have a slight idea what's going to have today. So for today's session, our purpose is mainly to help you to start your business. We are going to guide you regarding how to use the app, how to do settings, and especially what are the things you need to ensure before you start your business. All right. So the next thing is to ensure that you know how to operate your stores and outlets, especially during business hours. And of course, we do have all the engagement tools that you need to actually run inside the business. And also, we're going to show you how you can manage your orders during peak hours. So the main important thing for today's training is by the end of the day, you should be able to get the most out of ShopeeFood. So in today's session, we will take a look at the basic steps covered for you and your amazing team to be onboarded with ShopeeFood. So these are all the topics that we are going to have today. Don't worry, it's quite simple and I will be guiding all of you. And as you can see, the last topic, now we have also launched our Shopee Partner website. So we are going to start off with an introduction. Let's move on. All right, so we have here a small introduction. Don't worry, it's just a brief. So ShopeeFood is the food delivery service that you can trust upon. Imagine the incredible service that we provide. You cook it and we deliver it. So for ShopeeFood, we just launched last year in September. What we are doing now is to add a new feature to our Shopee whole ecosystem. So as you can see, we have Shopee Pay, we have Shopee Mall. So what we have now is the new feature, which is ShopeeFood. So now customers can make food delivery directly from the Shopee app. So at the moment, we are available in Klang Valley and other states, such as Johor, Penang, Sabah, and Perak. And we are also continuing to expand. And the next is we have our operation hours. So from our latest updates, we are now operating for 24 hours. So now merchants can operate their business with the help of ShopeeFood delivery drivers during 24 hours. All right, so let's move on. So moving on, the first thing is to make sure that you are able to log in the Shopee Partner app. To log into the Shopee Partner app, you will need to enter the login credentials that you receive from our welcome email. So in order to log in, for those who are using the personal device, please make sure to download the app to your device. So you can just go to Google Play Store or Apple App Store to download the Shopee Partner app. And for those who have the EDC device, you can directly log into the Shopee Partner app as the app has already installed on it before we hand over to you. So the next is if you face any issues during login, you may contact your salesperson or relationship manager directly for further assistance. Or else you can also reach out to our customer service team as you can see in the screen. But please ensure to upload and attach the screenshots of the issue that you are facing, as this will allow the relevant team to better understand the issues and they will be able to solve the issues quickly and efficiently. So regarding the latest updates, now we have two different types of merchant account, which is admin account and staff account. So if you don't have any outlet, you will only have the admin account. So for admin account, you have all the features. You can review and make updates for each outlet. For example, you can add or edit new dishes, as well as create promotions for your outlets. And for a staff account, staff can only view for menu and orders, and they can do updates for item availability. But do note that the staff are not able to create promotions or edit menu. So moving forward, this is just a general share that hopefully you can get the most out of ShopeeFood. So first of all, please ensure that your Shopee Partner app is logged in and open during business hours. Moreover, after you receive the order via Shopee Partner app, it is highly recommended to start preparing the order as soon as possible to avoid delay. And the next is, please remember to check the prepared orders if there is any missing items, and please ensure the food packaging are packed neatly before handing over to riders. So the next tip is, do not forget to change or update your opening hours for upcoming events or special hours. For example, if you are scheduling to be turned off for renovation, meaning you need to close the store for a few days. So what you can do, you can just plan ahead and set it in advance. So you can use our special hours to actually schedule your events in the future. So this also applies to public holiday. Don't wait until the public holiday. You can immediately schedule in advance. So this is to avoid confusion among customers, and there will be no orders coming in your Shopee partner order list. And last but not least, please be sure to join our promotion campaign to boost the sales. All right, so getting started, let's look on the device that we are providing to you. First of all, we are using the ShopeeFood device. We call it EDC. Some might call it as terminal device. So EDC stands for electronic digital capture, where you will be able to track your incoming orders, transactions, and print the order bill directly from the device. So you might be wondering, do I have to apply for an EDC device, or how can I apply for an EDC device, right? So what I recommend is you can use your own personal device. All you need to do is just to download our Shopee Partner app. Then you can use all our app features through your own device. So regarding how to apply for EDC, you may reach out to your ShopeeFood sales agent, or you can also reach out to our Shopee customer service. But do note that if any damage occurs, the merchant will have to bear all the losses. So in order to start or turn on the ShopeeFood device for first-time users, you need to install SIM card into the slot at the back of the device. But don't worry, usually our team will do the installation before handing over the device to merchants. So secondly, long press the power key button on the left of the device, then the device will switch on. So short press the power key button is to wake or lock the device. And please take note to ensure that the screensaver function is disabled by going to settings, select display, select sleep, and confirm never. So this setting will allow your device to run the Shopee Partner app without any delays, especially when the orders are coming in and the orders are visible always. So moving on, if you are having trouble with your device, please try to long press the power key button to reboot the device. And if the issue still persists, please report to your Shopee salesperson or our customer service team for further assistance. So to charge your EDC device, you may use USB Type-C to recharge it. And if the battery is empty, you may need to charge at least 3 hours before using it. So lastly, please avoid using the device while charging, as it may lead to overheating. So moving on, there are a few important things that you need to know, especially when your device is broken. So what you have to do is you have to contact your Shopee salesperson or our customer service team for further assistance. And if the device is stolen, you will receive a new device free of charge, but there must be a proof of stolen device, which require the merchant to provide police report for us to proceed further, or else there will be a charge of 630 ringgit for a new device replacement. If the device is stolen or if the device is broken that are caused by the merchant's negligence. All right, so now we will look into managing your restaurant. So if you have received the device or if you have downloaded the Shopee Partner app, you can have a look inside the app. If not, don't worry, you just have to look into my slides. So in this section, we will focus more on the restaurant operating hours, and also there are two things that we will cover. So the first is how to manage your business hours and how to extend your restaurant hours for a special event. And the second is when to open, pause, and how to close your store. All right, so let's move on. So the first thing about knowing how to manage your restaurant is to be familiarized with the Shopee Partner app. As easy as it sounds, let's look at some of the important features in the app that allows you to operate smoothly for your business. So Shopee Partner app is a very straightforward and easy to use application. As you can see, there are two main tabs under Me page, which is Store and General Settings. So regarding store setting, all you need to focus is the business hour and other settings. So it can help you to set up business hours, special hours, and also to manage your store status. And for general settings, basically there are notification settings and our help center. So moving on is to set up automatic business hours. As I show you the setting tab just now, there should be business hour and other setting. So the step here is at the middle. You can click Me page, which is at the home page of the Shopee Partner app. Then you click business hour and other setting. Select business hour. Then you can see regular hours and special hours. So in regular hours, you will have a list of days. If you look at the screenshot on the left, you will see we have Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and the rest of the week. So please make sure that you set it correctly. So you may set the operating hours to start 15 minutes later than actual opening hours to ensure that your store is ready to operate and ready to start to receive orders. And you may set the closing time 15 minutes earlier than actual closing hours to prevent any last-minute orders. And number 5 here, we also have a feature for you to set special hours for an event. So basically, this is for you to extend your business hours. But please bear in mind, if you are using a special hours, what it does is it will overrule all your regular hours settings. So you can use this for any events that you would like to set in advance. For example, if you would like to support for the 10-10-11-11 campaign, you can go ahead and set the store automatically to open early, probably from 8 a.m. to 10 p.m. for 3 days. So you can click special hours from the business hours settings. So what you have to do is you just edit special hours name, insert the date and special operating hours, and save it. And when you save it, it will overrule any business hours that you have set previously. So that's basically to set up automatic business hours. So now let's get started on how to best use the 3 shop status, which is open, pause, and close. First of all, please make sure that your store is always under open during the opening hours to ensure that customers can see your store and start making orders with you. So how to do it if your shop status is under pause and you would like to open your store? First of all, you have to go to the ShopeeFood tab and click on the shop status, which is at the top right corner. So it will lead you to another page. Then you can click unpause button. So once you click it, this will help you to resume your business and your shop will be back on the platform for the customers to place new orders. All right, so the next is to know how to pause your store if you are too busy. So pausing is for you to close your store temporarily. There will be no incoming orders. So basically, once you change the shop status to pause, then customers are not able to order anything from your store. So the steps are very simple. Go to ShopeeFood tab as well. Click on the shop status, then you just have to click pause store, set the pause time, and click done. So what this gives you is it will give you time to actually clear your pending orders. So you will have a list of pending ongoing orders. Proceed to prepare this first. And once you are done, you can just go ahead and change the shop status back to open, and your shop will be back on the platform. All right, so moving on, we have closing your store. So please take note that by right, your store will be automatically closed and open based on your business hours setting. But in a scenario, if you want to actually close the store earlier, what you can do is you can actually close it from your own self in the Shopee Partner app. But please take note that if you proceed to close it manually, it will not be turned back on until you manually turn it back again. So how to close your store? Let's have a look first. Go to ShopeeFood tab as well. Click on the shop status and select regular hours. So basically in the regular hours, just choose a day from the list and toggle off to close. So for example, if I have something urgent and I would like to manually close my store on Monday, so I just have to toggle off the button to close. All right. So if you are not sure if it's already closed, you can just go back to the ShopeeFood tab and you will see the status as closed. All right. So that's all for how to close your store. But please remember to manually change back the status to open for the next available time, or else your shop will remain unavailable until you manually turn it back on. All right, so moving on is to learn how to troubleshoot the Shopee Partner app. So if your Shopee Partner app is lagging or having some issue, first of all, you can try to clear the app's cache so that the Shopee Partner app will be able to operate more smoothly. All right, so to do this, all you need to do is just go to the general setting, select About Me and click Clear Cache. And that's it. This is how you troubleshoot the Shopee Partner app if you need to. So previously you have learned how to set up the shop. Now it's time to receive orders. So in this section, I will be guiding you to look into the overall incoming flow of the new orders, ongoing orders, and also how to check your past orders. All right, so let's move on. So receiving orders in ShopeeFood is generally very easy, convenient, and it is also a very straightforward process. I'm going to show you how it works. So there are 5 things that you should know. Number 1 is that the customer will place the order and pay for the item that they place at your store. Number 2, so what Shopee will do is we will match and assign a rider. So the rider will accept the order first, and once it has been matched, then we will move on to share the order to you. So if you look at number 3, once you receive the order, you can straight away start to prepare your meal. And do note that you will need to remember it's crucial that you mark the order as ready for the rider to pick up the order. And moving on, number 4, it's basically the time for the rider to pick up the meal. So please make sure that when passing the meal to the rider, you check for the order details as well as check for the packaging of the meal. All right, so lastly, number 5, basically the meal will be out for delivery by the riders. And please note that you will not be allowed to reject any orders. All right, so regarding receiving orders, you can open the ongoing tab, and please make sure that you keep this tab open at all times so that you won't be able to miss any new incoming orders. So there are 2 main tabs we have, which is ongoing and history. So the important thing that you need to focus here is basically the ongoing tab. This is where you can check for new and ongoing orders. So once a rider has been assigned, it will move on to the ongoing tab. And from our latest updates, now merchants can call customers when you receive an order from a customer until the order is delivered. So if you do have some stocks running out, then you need to replace order with something similar, or you need to clarify some of the special requests from the customer, you are now able to call the customer. So moving on, once you have prepared the meal, please make sure that you mark the order as ready. So there is actually two ways that you can mark the order as ready. So if you look at the first screenshot, in the ongoing tab, you can actually mark the order as ready from the ongoing page itself. Or you can also, to be much more efficient, we recommend that you open the order details directly and click mark as ready over there, all right, which is the second screenshot. And the next is to check for the previous orders that you have prepared, whether to check the status has been delivered. You can check it under the History tab. All right, so moving forward, let's look on when the delivery partner actually arrives. So there are two things that you need to remember. The first thing is you have to make sure that you confirm the order number with the rider first. So how you can actually check this is once you open the order details, it will be at the top left corner. All right, so let's say here the order number 356, you can straight away inform the rider and you can pass the mail to them. And also another thing is you need to be cautious and remember is to prepare all the items that are ordered by the customers. So you need to be alert in checking for any customer notes or remarks, just in case customers would request to reduce spicy or remove mayonnaise. And please be sure that you check the packaging. So this is not only to ensure that the meals are given freshly to the customer, but overall is to ensure that we can prevent any spillage during delivery. All right. So you are able to contact the rider if they fail to arrive your location within 15 minutes after you receive and prepare the orders. All right, so moving on. So by right, our priority is we want to make sure that customers is happy. So in the case, if you face a last minute problem, such as the rider was uncontactable, or you do have a stock run out or any other situation that requires you to cancel the order, please reach out to our customer service team. So you can immediately chat or also give us a phone call. In this case, we will assist you to cancel the orders. So you can actually request the riders to assist you to cancel the order. So the rider is able to cancel the order as well. You just have to inform our riders. He will help to get the order canceled. But please make sure that you try to reach out to our customer service first instead of just using the rider to cancel. Because if the rider need to cancel order, they will have to choose for a reason. And if they choose under the merchant's issue, such as merchant unable to prepare, then this might affect your store performance. So this is only the last result if you need to cancel last minute. All right, so now it's time for the menu management topic. This is under the menu tab, including changes to your menus. If you need to add in menus or you need to toggle the stock availability to off. So in this session, I'm going to help to guide you on listing your menus availability. So this is a very important topic as well, as it will help you to manage your customers' expectation. So regarding menu, basically there are two tabs under the menu page as mentioned earlier. We have the main dishes and option groups. So option groups is basically add-ons or customization. For example, if you are selling pizza, you can put extra cheese options or pizza size options for customer to customize. So for the main dishes, you can actually edit the meals directly for the main meals or a la carte. And also under the option groups, we do have a selection limits where you can edit. So basically, you can control how much quantity the customers can add into your meal. So we will look into further details now on our next slide. So as for now, from the latest update, now SMB merchants can upload their own menu in the Shopee Partner app or Shopee Partner website, but this can only be done by using admin account. So here's a gentle reminder that staff account is unable to upload or edit menu, all right? So for admin account to upload menu, you can follow the following steps. So you just have to click Add from the Menu Main Dishes tab and select Add Dish or Add Category, all right? So if you would like to add a new category for your menu, you just have to click Add Category, insert the new category name, and save it. And if you would like to add a new dish for your menu, all you have to do is you just have to click Add, select Add Dish, and the next is you just have to insert all the details of your dish or item. Then you click Submit. And that's it. Your menu will be saved successfully. And for enterprise merchants, so normally your HQ will handle this, so you don't have to worry. If not, if you need any help, kindly reach out to your relationship manager for further assistance to upload your menu with ShopeeFood team. So moving on, if any of you are facing issue when you are trying to upload your menu, you may reach out to your Shopee salesperson first if you have one. Actually, you can also request for their assistant to help uploading the menu. If not, if you are facing issue and you don't have any salesperson, you are a self-sign-up merchant, or your salesperson is unreachable, you can also reach out to our customer service team for assistance. But kindly provide the screenshot of the issue as well to our customer service team so that they can escalate the issue to our relevant team to assist you and to solve the issue in an efficient way, all right? So I hope that's helpful. Moving on, the next is to learn how to add a new dish when your menu has already uploaded with ShopeeFood. So it's actually the same steps with the previous slides. So this is only for admin account as well. So you can add main dishes as well as option groups. So it's very direct. Main dishes is basically your main menu, and option groups is basically add-ons or customization. For example, you can put cheese toppings or type of meat or drink choice. All right, so locating your resources or checking your stock is very important, as well as updating your customers. So to let your customer know if you have the meal unavailable for the day. So to do this, under the main dishes tab, if you see the list of the meal here, which is the first screenshot, you can click on the meal, and what you can do is you can turn off the availability if you don't have the meal for the day by just simply toggle off, all right? But please make sure to run daily stock check. This is because you do want to avoid customer disappointment, all right? And also a gentle reminder, please remember to toggle it back on once the item is available. Or you can also set for a certain period of time that the dish is unavailable. So you can toggle off the stock availability over here. And you can also toggle it off from the dish details page. So this is just a picture guide. So once you have clicked to toggle off the stock availability, it will pop up a window which looks like this. And as you can see, there are 3 options for you to select. So you can select for any of the options to indicate that your dish is unavailable for the certain period of time. You can also customize the duration of the unavailable dish. So you just have to select other time and insert the date and time from when to when, then click done. And the next is, if you would like to learn more about the menu, what I recommend is you can join our menu and content webinar. So during the menu and content webinar, we will be guiding you step by step regarding how to upload your menus or how to submit a memo form to update your menu listing. All right, so next we have promotions, which is item discount. So you can use it if needed. For example, there is some expiring stocks you need to clear out. You can use promotions whereby you put the discount to the item, then it might promote to the customers and encourage them to add into the cart. So very simple for promotions. You just need to set the durations. Then you just need to choose whether the promotions to lessen the price in amount or in percentage. So for example, you may set 10% or 3 ringgit off. And the next is just to apply promotions to the item. So if you do need to clear up some item, for example, there are some leftover breads nearly expired, so you can use the promotions. All right, so this is just a picture guide, so you can do the settings. We can apply to the dish or the item where you would like to do the promotions. It means that you are setting some discount for the item, then the customers are able to place it in another cheaper price. But please take note that this is not per order discount. It's only for the item, as it's called item discount. And the discounts can be limited to a specific stock count. It's up to you, as it's optional. So once the stock limits is reached, customers can only buy the item at its original price. All right, so the last step is just to select and apply to the dish that you wish to do the promotions. You can also use the search function to search for your item, which is the second screenshot. So this is just a small helpful tips, but do note that one item can only apply for one discount promotion at the same time period. So for example, if the fish cakes has already applied for a discount, so it's not eligible for another discount at the same time period. All right, so I hope this is understandable. All right, so moving on, I think this is an interesting topic for you. It's basically getting paid. So we will refer this as fund settlements. So we will cover on how and when you will get paid, and also the basic process of the fund settlement flow. And also we include here on how you can actually dispute or appeal if you are not happy with the calculations. So regarding the payment, we will automatically pay directly to your bank account. So basically the payment will be transferred to you on T+1 day after the order is completed. So if the delivery is today, rider sent out, everything is delivered, so your payment will be the next working day. And please take note that all the settlements on the order, if it falls on a weekend or public holidays, it will be transferred on the next working day. All right, so it's actually manual done by our agent, so you might see a delay in the payout. So for example, if today is Friday, then the payment will be made to your bank account most probably either on Monday or Tuesday. All right, so it will be very direct, and you can check your bank account statement and you will be paid by Shopee Pay. All right, so from the previous update, we will send a settlement report within 1 to 3 working days. But now we have new launched our Shopee Partner website, so you can log in and check for the past transactions, store performance, and also the status of your payment. So don't worry, we will have a topic for the website later. So let's move on. All right, so moving on is regarding dispute. So let's say that you do have something that you do not agree with the fund settlements calculation. What you can do is you can actually submit to us an appeal. You can reach out to our customer support service. So if customer complain for wrong item, then you might notice that the payout is lesser than the total. So there might be some deduction. All right, so what are the case if there is a deduction? As I mentioned just now, normally it's by customers complain. But don't worry, we don't simply deduct. We will check with the customers to ensure that they provide us with valid proof. So if it's valid, we might do some deduction depending. And if it's item missing, we will only refund for the missing item. All right, so I hope that's helpful. Don't worry. So what you can do if there is a deduction, of course, you can reach out and submit to us an appeal. So you can request for our help to investigate. And if it's correct, we will reimburse you or compensate you back. So the flow is very simple. All you have to do is just send us an email within 7 business days after the settlement fund. So under the Shopee Partner app, all you have to do is you just go straight to our help center and scroll down below. You can actually send us an email directly. All right, so this is the time frame on how long it takes to resolve your settlement fund. You can write to us and submit in 7 business days. So what you can do is you can write a dispute notice to our customer service, and we will definitely investigate and validate the claim. If, let's say, the claim is valid, we will proceed to adjust your wallet, and also upon successful, we will send out an email and push notification for the wallet adjustment. However, if we find out that your appeal is invalid, we might also reject your request due to it might be falling under your fault. But rest assured, we will send you an update email as well. So moving on, it's notification. Notification is very important as well, just to ensure that you can receive for new incoming orders. So there are 2 things that you can do to ensure that you receive the right updates from us. All right, so number 1, if you look at the top here, that's the notification bell, which is at the top right corner. So this is where the updates go in. So you will be notified on the new order, and also if there is a cancellation request, all right? And also you will be able to receive any updates from us here. Normally, if there is any promotions upcoming where we have campaigns, promotion of the month, so normally we will push through notification bell. So you can open it up and also to join and sign up for our upcoming campaigns. And if you miss out any push notification, you can just open it up, the notification bell, to check. So number 2 is basically the push notification settings. So this is where you ensure that you put the correct settings so that you won't miss out any incoming orders. All right, so under number 2, the notification settings, please make sure that your notification settings are all correct. As per the screenshot on my left side, the top push notification and notification sound has to be turned on. Or you can just turn everything on to make sure that you won't miss any notifications. So if you can't hear any notification sound, first of all, please make sure that your device allows ShopeeFood to update notifications. So you can check under device settings. Please allow device to update notifications. And also, please try to change the ringtone to a more recognizable one, which is easier for you to notice. All right. So the important thing is, please make sure that your notification settings are all correct. So now we have reporting an issue. So here in ShopeeFood, we are always happy for our users that are keen to give us any feedback. And also in this part, I will show you how you can reach out for help and what you can do if you have any last-minute issue. All right, so if you want to report for any issues, you can reach out to our help center. So actually, it's in the homepage of the Shopee Partner app. We have our help center. So this is where you reach out to us. So you can click help center in the homepage of the Shopee Partner app and click ShopeeFood. Or if not, I also put here our official contact number. So you can keep the number in your phone and call us if you need to. So to reach out to us, you can actually scroll the FAQs after you have clicked ShopeeFood in the help center. And as you can see, you can directly send us an email, live chat with us, or give us a call if you need to. So preferably, we recommend that you check the FAQs first, just to get a brief on the listed inquiries that we have for you. And also, for example, if the rider is being very rude to you, you need to report the rider. So you can do so under our help center as well. And do note that if you found out that the ShopeeFood rider is not using ShopeeFood thermal bag, or he is wearing other food delivery platforms uniform when they are helping to deliver ShopeeFood orders, kindly help to report to us, better with proof picture as well, so that we will get refreshment for them. And the next thing is to make sure that you report to us if there is any emergency. So if you need our help to cancel your orders, or if you need to report to us, for example, the terminal device is not working, you can also report to us by using this form, because we will help to handle the pending orders. So please use the emergency form only if you need to report your ongoing orders, because this is quite crucial that we need to help as soon as possible. For example, you have an ongoing order where you need to cancel it, or you are not able to prepare the meals, so you can use the emergency support form. If it's just a normal inquiry, you can use the help center. So please use the emergency support form only for ongoing orders. So moving on, I would like to share our website. So we just launched the Shopee Partner Web in May. Once you have login, there will be both sides, which is ShopeeFood and ShopeePay. All right, so let me just give a little bit intro. All right, so here is the screenshot of the website. You can try to log in. It's the same as your welcome email login credentials. So we mainly focus on generating reports and also providing you the details of your transactions. And there is a dashboard for you to view your store performance as well. And also now you can actually add, edit, or update your menu in the Shopee Partner website. All right, so let me show you what we have at the moment. So this is our key features summary. So as you can see, we have the dashboard, so you can check for all of the outlets performance. And also there is transactions, which is quite useful because you need to track whether the order is canceled or if there's a deduction. And of course, the payout, whether you are inquiring, did Shopee already credit my payment after the delivery? So the answer is, as what I mentioned before, if the delivery is today, the payout will be T plus 1 day. It will be either tomorrow or the next working day. So you can track it. There is a status, whether it's still under pending or we have directly paid. And you can also check your bank account. You will be paid by ShopeePay. And moving on, we have menu management. So you can view, create, and edit your menus and stock availability from the Shopee Partner Web. So there's also settings here, but it's quite limited. So you can only view your store settings, and most of the settings, you can do it directly inside the Shopee Partner app. And the main thing is, if you want the reports for your deliveries, whether you want to check previous orders or the past week orders, so you can view it under My Reports, and you can also download it. So lastly, we have notifications. So you will be notified for our major updates on ShopeePay and ShopeeFood. All right, so we are mainly at the end. So basically, after we list out everything, we have actually compiled a few frequently asked questions. So if you want to know further details on the FAQ, you can actually check everything in the Help Center. So in this FAQ session, what we did is we put a few topics that could actually help and give you a brief, and also to assist you for a real situation. All right, so let me show it to you. So the first question is, what happens if the restaurant is closed, but I forgot to update the shop status? So this might not happen to you, but if it does, please take note that any compensation of the cancel order will be borne by the merchant. So please ensure that you use the special hours to plan for your special operating hours in advance, and also ensure that you close the restaurant directly if you are not operating the restaurant for a few days. So the moment you close it, it will be applied immediately. And also please avoid using pause button to close your store, because it's not for closing, it's only for pausing for a temporary period for you to just take time to clear your pending orders if you are too busy. All right, so please be clear on the pausing and closing. Do remind your staff or anyone who is handling the Shopee Partner app to use special hours or change the store status to close. So moving on, the next question is, I need to amend. So by right now, if you have the menu ready, ShopeeFood has already uploaded your menu. You can now directly edit your menu inside the Shopee Partner app. However, there are a few things that you can't edit. It's mainly the outlet card and banner. So for that one, you will still need to submit the amendment form for us to help do the editing. So it's very simple. You can just submit the form and our team will make the changes within 5 working days. And you can get the form from our customer service team. So the last question is, how do I check for my refund status? So it's quite simple. In the Shopee Partner app right now, there is Shopee Pay and ShopeeFood. So to know more about the pay, you can go under Shopee Pay and you will see a dashboard and you can check on the refunds. All right, so it's very straightforward. And if you are still unsure, you need more details, what I recommend is you can just log in and check through our Shopee Partner website. All right, so we have reached to the end of our webinar today. I'm very happy to meet all of you. We hope that you have learned a lot to operate your business smoothly and efficiently with us. So on behalf of ShopeeFood team, I just want to thank you all and welcome onboarded to ShopeeFood. Stay safe and take care. We hope to see you again soon in our other webinar. All right, so goodbye.